What's up, everybody? It's time for the SummerSlam 2016 predictions by yours truly. If this is the first time you've ever watched one of these, all I do is ramble off all the matches that are about to happen tonight while playing video games, and I will give my expert opinion of what's going to happen. And by expert opinion, all I mean is that I'm old and I've watched a lot of wrestling. As always, these are in no specific order. I have the CBSSports.com SummerSlam 2016 match cards, something. This is how you watch the show live if you want to. Webpage open. So all I'm gonna do is
the moment we've been waiting for. The time for talking is behind us.
Shut up, we fought it 20 times. All I'm gonna do is ramble on down the list of all the matches, let people know what I think is gonna happen, all that good stuff. Don't be kicking me, motherfucker. I'll kick you.
Ooh, that one stung.
Get down. Alright, so all I'm going to do is go down the order that's on the website. I think it's in tentative match order for the night, but I'm not 100% sure. First up is American Alphas and the Usos and the Hype Brothers versus Breezango, Ascension, and Vaudevillains. I guess it's kind of a way to keep all the tag teams relevant that are in SmackDown at the moment. The problem is if you watch SmackDown on Tuesday, I almost said Thursday. If you watch SmackDown on Tuesday, you would know that we already had this match. We literally had the match about half a week ago, 1 day ago, if we're doing wrestling timelines. I'm not really sure what the point is of doing it over again for the pay-per-view. I know wrestling likes to do that a lot, or at least they used to do it, I feel like, more often than they do now. It is not exciting, though, because I don't really think anything's going to change. I'm pretty sure it's going to be, hey, let's let American Alpha show off. They'll hit the Alpha Bomb on somebody on the opposite team. But there's no... with how much they've been pushing American Alpha, I see no way of them losing still. I'm sure there'll be a couple double-team, tag-team spots like they always do. But there will be nothing out of the ordinary for that match. If American Alpha doesn't win, I will eat a shoe. But I won't really eat a shoe. It's just a figure of speech, some would call it.
I don't think there's an area on that back that's not suffering right now.
Then when he wakes up in the morning,
he's having a seizure.
That's not going to hurt is his pajamas. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Next up is Sami Zayn and Neville versus the Dudley Boys.
It's over. It's over.
With what the Dudley Boys have been doing in WWE recently, there is absolutely no way they're winning that match. Putting Neville and Sami Zayn on the same tag team is just a way, I think, to keep Sami Zayn in doing something. But it seems like a huge waste to have him go from, like, Money in the Bank almost winning superstar to, fuck you, to weird tag team partner with Neville. The Dudley Boys haven't really done anything in the past couple months now, actually. So I'm pretty sure that's just going to... Tonight's going to be more of that. Sami Zayn will win. Maybe he'll accidentally hurt Neville. Or that Sami Zayn's tag team will win. Maybe they'll accidentally hurt each other to give those two a feud. But even then, seems kind of dumb. I know Neville needs things to do now that he's back, but this does not seem like a good idea. Next up is Cesaro versus Sheamus. This is pretty much the match of the angry foreigners. With Sheamus being a crybaby for the past couple months now as his... Come on, I just want to boot his head against the pole. Not like that. With Sheamus's whole thing just being, I cry about everything anymore, I do not see him winning, especially against Cesaro. I don't know how you bust someone's head open from that stance that just happened there. I guess that could be a thing. I don't really know. The craziest man in the game.
Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life. This is not the position you want to be in.
It's hard to talk to this at the same time. At least these things. I don't really know what much to say about that match. It's gonna be Sheamus snapping out. He's gonna beat the shit out of Cesaro for a while. Do the 10 punches from 10 punches raining down from the mountaintops. According to the notes on this thing, which I didn't even know about until now. But, hey, yeah, let's put all the music together.
Uh-oh, look at that stare. Oh,
Yeah, he's a heel.
You won the match. Enough's enough.
They played my music twice because I'm cool. Apparently, Raw General Manager Mick Foley announced this to be the first match in the Best of 7 series that will presumably conclude in the next 2 months. So prepare yourself for 8 weeks of these two wrestling each other. You know we'll go 3-3 before it goes 4-3 one direction or the other. Hey, SummerSlam on here too. It's about time. Get this fucking rivalry over with. So since tonight will be the first of it, I will say... What kind of submission is crossface chicken wing? Whatever. But we'll bump them both up. I will say to start it, they will let They'll let Cesaro have the first win to get it started, I feel like. Put him up 1-0 in the Best of 7 series here. That's going to get boring real fast. So I'm sure over the next couple of weeks of recaps for Raw, I will say, hey, it's another Cesaro Sheamus match. Hey, it's 1-1. Hey, it's 2-1. Hey, it's 2-2.
And there's the bell. Oh, Michael, this is
or you know what? I'll call it now. It'll go 3-1 in one direction before before that person catches up and possibly wins it. I'm calling 3-1 to start right now. We have Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and TBA. I know Nikki Bella was cleared to wrestle again. I feel like she might be the TBA in there, just because of who the team is. I guess they need a heel lady to go in there. I'm not really sure of a good one to put in that match. Eva Marie was supposed to be the last one, but she was doing drugs off Alberto Del Rio, like we said the other day, so she will not be around. I can only hope that maybe if they did like a handicap match, that'd be okay. That'd be fine. Have Eva Marie pretend to come out, and then have the announcer guy say like she can't come out because she's been busted smoking weed, or something along those lines.
Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he gonna do here?
It's a very technical match, Jerry. Keep up. High-speed technical match.
Wow. He's still down after that.
With the teams that they have,
very nicely done.
He should still be busted open from 2 days ago. Have like stitches in his head, by the way. I'm pretty sure the heel girls cannot win this. I am very excited to see Alexa Bliss wrestle again. I think she has moved her way up into the #1 slot of my wrestling crushes. Her and Becky Lynch are probably tied. As I like to do sometimes, to be a stupid idiot. Whichever one of those two teams wins tonight, I think I'll have to have that female captain move up into #1 wrestling dream girl for active roster only.
We're looking at complete domination.
We sure are, bud. As a whole, I feel like because Natalya's been an absolute insufferable person to most people on the other team, I feel like Team Heel has to lose. So Team BCN will have their first win as a 3-lady tag team.
Absolutely incredible. Daniel will fold you up like a taco shell. Your shoulders are just practically touching each other, and the pain just becomes too much to bear.
This is my favorite move now.
Cattle mutilations, a merciless hold.
And it's hard to set up, though. There we go. Peekaboo!
Out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast.
I feel like that'd be banned from real wrestling. Like they would always miss.
And you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
The Miz is going to fight Apollo Crews for his Intercontinental Championship. I know WWE is high on Apollo Crews right now. He's been given a lot of opportunities to look good. If you recall SmackDown, this match was brought up when, during commercial break, Apollo Crews came out on Miz TV and they made fun of each other. And then he got a championship match at SummerSlam.
Triangle stretch.
The triangle stretch.
I really can't see them taking the title away from Miz because he's been doing an amazing job healing it up for the past couple months. Him and his wife are really good together as a wrestling power couple, we'll call it. I feel like it's still too early. Too early for Crews to have like his big chance yet.
Nice, well placed
in the corner.
kick to the ribs.
Bust him open. Called it.
And for Daniel Bryan, unable to avoid being gashed.
Uh-oh. I forgot I had this move. Oh my God, it's all over. He's having seizures. He's out of wrestling. Everyone online knows better.
Slow he is to recover.
Oh, he's not recovering.
That was some serious submission.
But I would be absolutely shocked if The Miz loses his belt to Apollo Crews. I feel like it's too early. Too young, too early. But who knows, I might be wrong. Enzo and Big Cass, Team Soft versus Team Jericho. That's right. Team Jericho. I feel like Team Soft has to win. I feel like Jericho and Owens will probably turn on each other already. Something bad will happen where Jericho's going to call Owens a stupid idiot. He's going to get pop-up powerbombed or something along those lines. We do need to get a new rivalry going here as well. Maybe they'll give me a mystery one. I don't know who... There's no one good to fight anymore, man. We'll let the game decide. I am kind of excited to see what Enzo and Cass do for their how you doing introduction thing. They are in New York.
And there's the
it is summertime. Let me tell you everything we see at the beach. Bikinis. How you doing? I fucked it up real quick. Thank God I'm not cutting promos. I don't know why I drew a blank immediately after the beach thing. Sand, how you doing? Waves, how you doing? Kevin Owens buried in the sand looking like a mermaid. Why does my Enzo sound like Andrew Dice Clay? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Team Soft is going to win. And Jericho are going to break it. Tag Team Champion, the New Days versus the Club.
A ton of talent.
Grab him! Don't do a little fucking whoop dance.
Keep an eye on.
It's supposed to be Xavier Woods and Kofi for wrestling tonight against the Club because Big E's nuts are still squashed. Maybe he'll come back tonight and surprise everybody, but I don't think he's supposed to. I am happy the testicle storyline will be over after tonight. I'm pretty sure that the New Day will win by ball racking. But I'll say both members of the Club, because that seems like the only way to finish a Big E's testicles related. Big E's got freaking mushmouth. A Big E related nutsack theme show, whatever you want to call it, gimmick. If New Day loses their belts to the Club, that would be actually very disappointing because I'd rather see the Club. I'd rather see they keep the belt just because I don't like the Club. It's just Gallows and Anderson. I don't think they have any personality. I know they're trying with we're doing testicle experiments for the past 3 or 4 weeks, but like I said the whole time, it's not really entertaining. Maybe the first week when they first smushed his balls, but beyond that, went on way too far. They rode it right into the ground. Rode it hard. You know, a lot of the jokes have fallen stiff. The whole gimmick's been limp. Penis and Tanja are here. I just came early and did not get that reversal done in time. But I'm calling the Club. Not the Club. I'm calling the New Day.
And there's the reversal, and Rollins with the reversal.
Fuck him. If the New Day loses, I will be very disappointed, like I said.
So damaging.
Beyond tonight, I don't know if there's any more of a program these two teams can do together than anyway. Especially when there's only when it's 3-on-2. Because the New Day against like the Club with AJ, 3-on-3 makes more sense than 3-on-2 handicap crap, but no. Can't control that. I do not have a Razor's Edge, so this will be a reversal. Let's see. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte for the Ladies Championship is tonight. Oh shit! With how big Sasha's been... I don't know why I'm talking so slow. Because I'm thinking about it as I talk. With how big Sasha's been ever since she won the belt, I really can't see her... Fuck you. I really can't see her giving it away already. Oh, he's gonna curb stomp me. Pedigree?
We've seen this before.
Yes.
This one is in the books.
Pedigree to perfection.
I don't know if it makes sense to give it back to Charlotte right away. Unless they're going to do something else where someone else is going to run out and get involved too. Like, oh, maybe Nikki Bella will come back for whoever wins. I'll say more so if Charlotte does versus Sasha. If Charlotte wins, Nikki Bella's coming back to challenge her for the belt and say, I should have never lost it, I was injured, blah, 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 blah. But I know the girls, god damn it, when Sasha won the belt from Charlotte, it was an absolutely brutal match, so I know the two of them put really good matches together. So I actually have really high hopes for the women's match tonight, because they're two very capable ladies who I think can put on a great show. They're right in the middle after what will probably be a crappy tag team match, to be honest with you. So I think they have the only way they can go is up. The odds are in their favor. Katniss would be proud. He just keeps doing it.
He's done.
Rusev versus Roman Reigns for the United States Championship. For as much as I think Rusev doesn't have personality and don't really like him, I like Roman Reigns that much less. I feel like he's being given a gimme title reign once again. They're gonna try to make him mid card instead of upper card. He's going to win the belt after pissing off.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
They're going to give him the belt after letting him mock Rusev for doing nothing more than getting married and having a beautiful wife who's a trash bag hoe, as Chris Jericho would say. Oh, fuck you! That's how you kick out in style. But yeah, Roman Reigns did nothing but insult Rusev's wife and call Rusev a girly man with a small dick, and has done nothing to earn this title shot other than be a complete piece of shit scumbag, and he does not deserve the win tonight. I want to see him Superman punch Rusev and Rusev just break his back. John Cena, AJ Styles. I haven't rooted for AJ for a while because I know he's usually been put in situations where he's just going to lose. That was a 3 count! You slapped 3, you piece of shit! I think they'll definitely have a really good match again. I am praying that AJ gets to take this one for real. But I want him to win real bad, but I feel like Cena has to win. I feel like Cena at least has to win. I don't know. I'm gonna say AJ. I'm gonna back the horse that took me to the prom here. We're going AJ. Ambrose versus Ziggler for the championship. Like I said during the past week or two, Ambrose talks so much shit about Ziggler just being like not a man, kind of like what Rusev's doing, what Roman Reigns is doing to Rusev. I think there's been so much shit talk about Ziggler being an absolute nobody and not being able to do anything by himself that I think he has to win. I think they've gone too far. I think he has to win, to be honest with you. I don't want to keep fighting him. God damn it. You don't deserve the belt, man. Fucking retire. Ambrose has been awesome as a champ. I would be sad to see him lose the belt after him busting his ass for so long and
King, what do you think is going through the
I mean, truly earning what he has right now.
While watching this match.
Well, of course,
but
is hoping to see a win. But above all,
him being the heel and Ziggler getting his chance and all that shit for that storyline, I really think Ziggler's going to pull it out. I think it'll be a great match because they're both very capable people and they can both put on a great show. They are veteran enough that I'm sure they can work well together.
Really going to work here.
So I really high hopes for the match. They're saying Ziggler though. And finally, the Demon King versus Seth Rollins for the newly appointed Universal Championship belt. I hope the belt looks cool. I keep getting sidetracked, I'm sorry. I really hope the belt looks cool. I don't remember seeing them unveil it. I might have missed it at some point, like if they put it on or something. I have no idea. But I'm kind of excited to see what the new belt looks like. Oh, you know what? I did see it. Never mind. It was online. For the match itself, kind of like with the cruise thing, I feel like they can't give Finn the belt already. I feel like even though he's coming out in demon mode, or most likely he's coming out in demon mode, we'll say.
Daniel Bryan is so prepared every time he steps in the ring.
I feel like Seth Rollins has to be better than that. To keep Seth Rollins as the man, he has to be better than Finn's NXT bullshit.
And that was a costly misstep.
And
well,
his heartless attack continues.
Fuck that, he got in the way.
This is getting tough to watch.
How is that my fault? He got in the goddamn way.
Back into
not enough time to get. Not enough time to get a weapon.
This is good. This is where the action needs to be. This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right.
Stay the fuck out of the way this time.
He's made a name for himself with this. And that's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say one thing about Daniel Bryan. You'd be hard pressed to find a more well-traveled superstar. They should be able to do. You probably hear my dog jumping the door. It's distracting me too. They should be able to do a really good technical match together. One of the problems that they both have is they both kind of have the same moveset. Like they both have sling blades. They both have stomp-related moves. It would be kind of cool if Finn hits Rollins with a coup de grace, just so that Rollins can maybe bring back the curb stomp and just like murk the ever-loving shit out of Finn. But shit, I don't know. How much damage did that do?
Let's find out.
From the looks of it.
I really feel like Rollins has to win this though. For the sake of a lot of stories, and for him being the #1 draft pick, he needs to win. Finn can put on a good show. They can feud for a while. Finn can start the Fillet Club or the Bálor Club, whatever he wants to do. He can join the real club. He can join AJ Styles. I don't give a shit what he does. But he should not be allowed to win the match tonight. And finally is Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. I feel like it's going to be a sloppy, slow match because there was an interview with Ambrose when he was on the podcast, Stone Cold's podcast, where he said Brock is lazy and just shut everything down, is boring. I feel like it's just going to be, both of them wailing the fuck out of each other. Minimum 3 RKOs, 1 trip to Suplex City, and at least 1 F5. It would be awesome if Randy Orton wins. I don't think he will though. I think Brock's going to have to smush him. But this is my Joker card, my wild card, my whatever you want to call it, my wild card. I think I already said that, didn't I? Yeah. Randy Orton used to be the Legend Killer, and that was his gimmick for a long time. He mentioned it once or twice since he came back, I think. But if he's the Legend Killer and Brock is the Beast, he defeated the Legend, he's the 1-22-1 or whatever the record is now, I feel like Orton's the one to take that from him, just so that someone in WWE Legacy has the title of, like, being the best. I know there's been a lot of champions and shit, but with Undertaker's streak being as important as it was, having a UFC guy come and steal it, and then having a WWE second, third generation wrestler take it back seems like the best way to finish that up. Oh, the dog's barking now too. He's getting fired up. Good. Well, it's a good thing that we're done talking about the predictions. I'm going to say Randy Orton wins. I don't know if I said that or not. I hope everyone enjoys watching SummerSlam tonight. I will be doing the recap probably tomorrow. Just a real quick run down everything that happened. Some of the better spots that happened, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching this video. I will talk to everybody soon. Love y'all. Lates.